Good morning, Libra, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of August the 4th to the 10th, 2024. I've already cut your decks and I've shuffled them all twice, utilizing the numerology of the date August the 4th, 2024. This way we can dive right into the reading. Now, before I dive in, I just want to let you know that I've been called by Spirit to offer discounted personalized readings for the Lionsgate portal for the whole month of August. If you're interested in more details for that, check out the description box below. All right, let's dive right into the reading. And I'm going to get all of the cards first to kind of get a vibe as to what's going on here for you. And then we will go through the cards a little bit more individually. Very nice to see. Okay, these wanted to come out together. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands with the Queen of Cups, with the Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is definitely something about work, okay? And you're going to be bringing in a lot more money. You're going to be getting some opportunities coming in. And I believe that this is going to be more in alignment with what your values are. You're being spoiled for choice here too. So maybe you have a lot of offers coming in for you. And definitely some improvements with your money. Okay, so let's start off here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start off with this card first. All right, we're going to start off with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can indicate feeling stuck or feeling like you don't have a lot of money to play with at the moment. You're really pinching your pennies right now. You might be holding on to what you have because things are expensive, right? Maybe you're being frugal, which is always a good habit to have. Maybe checking flyers, going to a bunch of different grocery stores to get things on sale. So you're definitely watching how you're spending right now because money might be a little bit tight. Okay, Libra. But that is going to be changing soon. Okay. We have a bunch of opportunities coming in for you that are going to lead you to eventually having intergenerational wealth. Okay, so definitely I'm getting here to offer you to watch my videos. It's in the playlist under New Monetary Systems and Changing Financial Systems, something like that. That's what it's called. There's a couple videos in there you might want to watch to kind of give you some more information about how the world is changing, because we do have here, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is the most resourceful queen in the whole tarot deck out of all of the court cards. She is the most resourceful person. Okay, so this means that she can use one skill or apply one strategy to something that perhaps might not even been related to the first, to like the problem. Okay, so she's able to extrapolate and think outside of the box and apply strategies that perhaps might not have been thought to be useful for certain problems. Okay, and so this is going to be proving to be very, very fruitful for you. Okay, you see here we also have the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups can mean being spoiled for choice. And this card came with the Eight of Pentacles. So you might be getting, because of your resourcefulness, maybe you are trying to apply to jobs that you might not necessarily have thought you were, had the qualifications to meet. You might be applying to different jobs and you might be getting callbacks for interviews, and they might hire you even though you might have thought that you would have never gotten this job because you didn't meet the qualifications for it. So definitely take that risk and apply to maybe things that normally you would not have applied to. Even if it's jobs, maybe you do have the skills or the prerequisite education, but you don't have the amount of years that they are looking for, or you feel like it's a job that is like maybe 5 steps ahead of where you are in your career right now, and it pays a lot more money. And so normally you would have not have applied to this job, but I'm being encouraged to tell you here that you need to go for it, because you will most likely get the job, okay? Even though you feel like you might not be what they're looking for, you still might get it, okay? Because this is a card of work. He's working on something with his hands. He has the skill, and he is applying his skill to make something of quality here. And so you move here from the 4 of Pentacles to 8, okay? Now, both the numbers 4 and 8 in numerology indicate stability and indicate a solid foundation moving forward for the rest of your life. So this is what you are building here, okay? You are building a solid foundation, and whatever it is that you are building, I'm also getting here as another interpretation too, on top of it. When I had mentioned being spoiled for choice, it's about building a solid foundation that's aligning with your values, okay? So we have here like different things that might be giving you motivation for pursuing a career. And you want to pick something here, because we also have the Queen of Cups, and I will be getting to that shortly, is that you want to make sure that you're aligning, like that you will, if you choose something to spend your time in your life as a career to make money, and it is something that is in alignment with your values, your morals, your principles, it is going to raise your frequency, and it's going to attract even more wealth, because you are raising your level of consciousness, you're raising your vibrational frequency, because it doesn't feel like work to you at this point. You are not dreading going to work every morning. You're not wanting to sleep in and having that heavy feeling in your chest, you know, when you're like hating your life because your job is toxic and your boss sucks, and it's just like the daily grind, and you don't feel like you're living your life, right? We are not meant here to, in this world, we're not meant to just be bored, go to school, work 50 hours a week for someone else, hardly see our family, and then retire and die. That's not what life is all about. So how can you align yourself with something that is that has more meaning and gives your life purpose here? Okay, because let me finish with here. So you see how in all of these different cups here, so in this cup here, there was jewels. Okay, so that's riches. There's like property. This is like the laurel wreath of Caesar. And if you see, there's like a skull in the thing. So that's like power, power with might as well. You got a monster here. We have beauty, and then mystery, right? So these things, and I believe also here, this one was like a snake, and that's knowledge, okay? And so these are all things that can be motivating you to move forward. So you're being asked to ask yourself this question: what motivates you? And there's nothing wrong with wanting abundance. There's nothing wrong with wanting land or power, but what are you going to do with it is the question, okay? Because that is what is going to prove to be a reflection of what your frequency is, right? Because you could have money and power and fame and have a low vibrational frequency because you are living in the lower chakras, right? Which I'm going to get to you right now. You have a lot of indicators of alignment here in these cards, and I'm going to show them to you. But if you're living like from lower vibrational frequency or lower chakras, it's like all in vanity and all in selfishness and all in like materialistic wealth just for the sake of it to show off to other people. Whereas in the higher vibrational frequency, you want your own money, you want freedom to live on your own terms. And it's not based on wanting other people's approval or showing off to other people or comparing yourself to other people. It's about living on your own terms, like, and just wanting to be left alone type of thing. Or maybe you want to share your wealth with your family, or maybe you want to help your community out, right? So there's like the motivation behind why you want certain things is important to keep in mind. And that is what's going to give your life value. And that's what's going to allow you to live a happy life where you're not dreading waking up every morning. Now I'm going to show you here, so this is what the Queen of Cups is all about as well. Okay, you see this trophy that she's holding, like this cup, I mean, that she's holding in her hands. This is like meant to look like a trophy because what she spends her life on is things that she cherishes and protects, like a trophy, like you would a trophy. So these are not things that that have no value to her, right? Like maybe you grew up and you wanted to become a lawyer and now you hate it and it doesn't give your life meaning. It's dry. I'm not judging anybody that's a lawyer, but these things can change. Your purpose in your life can change. What gives your life value in your life can change over time. And it doesn't mean that you're a failure if you want to change the course of your life. It just means you're following your life path and you're listening to your intuition. This Queen of Cups is very highly intuitive. She dabbles in the occult. Now, occult is not evil. It just means hidden or secret knowledge. She practices magic. She has highly intuitive and psychic. She's got clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience. Her dreams are quite vivid. So she listens to these things and she lets them guide her to what gives her life purpose. Okay, and so when I'm talking about being in alignment here, like let's look at all of these cards here. We have this job, right? This is your lower chakras, and then we have the chakras going up in alignment all the way to the crown. We have here on the Four of Pentacles is where he's being grounded here, but then he is aligning with things that are tuned with his heart and with his crown chakra. Okay, and then we have another card here that is a straight line as well moving up. This is your vibrational frequency. This is your Kundalini energy, okay? So you want to make sure that you are aligning. Be resourceful. Be like the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? Think outside of the box and have the courage to apply to things that perhaps you feel are not in your scope of practice, but you feel you're being pulled into it, okay? Because definitely you're going to get some progress and movement in there. This is going to be full of passion. This is going to be full of drive. This is going to reinvigorate. Is that a word? Revigorate? Invigorate. So it's going to give you more energy, okay? And you're going to feel like a brand new person. This is the Ace. This is a brand new chapter, okay? And you're getting, it's a lot more action. You're getting more pep in your step. You have a joie de vivre, like the joy of life is coming back to you now. And all because you're following your heart. You're following your heart, okay? And this is going to lead you to more money, okay? So you're moving from the Four of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. So tightly holding on to money. Now you're looking at what you can do with your skills, what you can do with your and changing your purpose to be in more of an alignment with your heart. Okay, and you're being resourceful with the Queen of Pentacles. And what does that lead you to be? It leads you to the Ten of Pentacles. This might not happen this week, right? But the wheels are starting to turn. The cogs are turning. And you're starting to plant these seeds. Okay, so start analyzing. This is what you're being encouraged to do. The new moon in Leo is also occurring on the 4th on the Lionsgate portal on 888, right? So August the 4th, right? We have the Four of Pentacles here, okay? Then we have the Lionsgate portal, which is the 8th, okay? So definitely, and this is all happening this week. So I would definitely put some intentions in, do a little ritual maybe, and to set your intentions out into the universe and what you want to bring in. Because this is a very powerful time for you, I feel, Libra. Okay. So, and definitely start thinking about what it is that you can pursue, that you can make a living off of, that you would enjoy while making money at the same time. And this is going to bring in a lot more money than you actually imagined. This is actually generational wealth too. Okay, so this is something that you're going to be passing on to your children's children's children. And there are a couple interpretations of this card too that I want to share. On the normal Rider-Waite deck, there is this old man here who's sitting in front, and there's like a couple. Now, there's one interpretation that says that he's the patriarch of the family, and so this indicates the intergenerational wealth that I was talking about. This is what you are building, and this is what you are putting your planning and setting forth in motion to provide yourself with this financial stability and the solid foundation, but also for the solid foundation for the rest, for your family, for like in generations moving forward. Okay, now the second interpretation is that this gentleman here is a beggar off the street, and this family is taking him into their walled villa in order to give him some respite from the street, give him some food, clean him up, give him some clothes. So this is about taking care of your community too. Okay, so what is it that you cherish? What is that you hold dear to your heart? The Queen of Pentacles also is like, look how she's looking at this pentacle. She loves what she's doing, and she holds this dear to her heart as well. Okay, she cherishes what she spends her time on doing in order to maintain her financial stability, but also to make sure that her immediate family and her community is also well taken care of. So what is it that motivates you, and how can you use it to better your life and your life of your immediate family and the community that you're living in? Okay, let's end up here with a Spirit Animal Oracle card. And we have the Giraffe, which is visionary, which is kind of like the whole vibe of what we were talking about, right? Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Gentleness, grace, beauty, charm, high perspective, vision, foresight, perception, mother's love, and intuition. Giraffes are the tallest land mammals. They tower far above all others and stride with grace above the savanna. Their long, slender necks lift their sight so they can see life from a greater perspective. Giraffe often appears when we need to be reminded just how grand we are, and we have the potential to rise above any challenge with grace. Giraffe people are encouraged to stretch themselves as far as they can go. If giraffe is your totem, you are a natural visionary with a keen perception. You can see things that are coming long before others can. Giraffe people have strong bonds with their families and friends. Because giraffe mothers share a special protective love with their offspring, this is a meaningful totem for children and mothers. Giraffe is a very giving and often needs to set boundaries to avoid being misused. A unique giraffe trait is just how little sleep and water they need to maintain themselves and their lives. This characteristic signifies their conservative use of resources. Giraffes have amazing stamina and are patient, silent, and wise. Giraffe is an elegant power animal that bestows on you the gifts of friendship, grace, wisdom, and charm. Some things to keep in mind are did you stick your neck out too far, and have you lost your balance? Do you need a higher perspective on a tough situation? Do you need to put yourself first and get more sleep and water? Reach for the truth from a greater perspective. Libra, if this reading resonated for you, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for all of the energy you provided me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful